Friday reflection with Brody. When the world gets too heavy. Have you ever put your phone down, but somehow what you were reading refused to leave your mind? It follows you into the kitchen, into your thoughts, into your sleep. That happened to me recently. Just last week, I listened to a discussion about social media and how constantly consuming negative information can affect us emotionally. I understood the point at the time, but a few days later, I didn't just understand it. I felt it. Sometimes social media makes me sad. You read about violence, death, accusations, injustice, lies, and people celebrating someone else's suffering. After a while, you realize you are no longer simply following what is happening. What is happening is following you. I usually don't like writing about other people. I prefer telling you about something foolish I did so we can laugh and learn together. But sometimes what we witness also teaches us something. Recently, I was following troubling events back home in Zambia. Whenever something serious happens there, we pay attention because we still have family and people we love there. In the same way, when troubling things happen here in America, people back home call to check on us. Distance changes where we live. It doesn't change who we love. As I followed events in Zambia, I read about people who had lost their lives through political violence. One particular story stayed with me. I didn't know the man personally, but the circumstances surrounding his death and the questions people were asking troubled me. I kept thinking about one simple thing. This was not just a headline. This was somebody's person, somebody's husband, somebody's father, somebody's son, brother, friend, and somewhere, a family has to continue living long after everyone else has stopped talking about the story. Then my mind went to completely different situations I have heard about here in America. Situations where accusations can change a person's life forever. Some accusations are true, and genuine victims deserve to be heard, protected, and taken seriously. But accusations can also be false. That is why truth matters. It made me ask myself, what happens when we decide somebody's guilty before we actually know the whole story? A lie can destroy a reputation. An accusation can affect a marriage, children, employment, freedom, and an entire future. And when an accusation is true, refusing to believe a genuine victim can cause another kind of terrible damage. That is why we should be careful. We live in a time when one video, one headline, one screenshot, or one post can turn millions of people into judges before breakfast. Sometimes we don't even finish reading the article, but somehow we have already reached the verdict. Politics can do it. Friendship can do it. Race, tribe, anger, loyalty, and personal feelings can do it. But truth should not change depending on whose side we are on. And that brought me back to what I had heard about social media. Maybe part of the problem is that we are consuming so much human suffering that we can slowly become numb to it. Death becomes content, accusations become entertainment, someone's humiliation becomes a comment section. Someone's tragedy becomes something we scroll past while eating lunch. The Bible warned that people could become without natural affection. Those words made me think. When did another person's pain become something to celebrate simply because we don't like them? When did political loyalty become more valuable than human life? When did being right become more important than being compassionate? But there was another lesson I needed personally. I cannot carry every tragedy that appears on my phone. Caring is good, compassion is good, wanting justice is good, but constantly feeding our minds with violence, anger, accusations, arguments, and suffering can begin affecting us too. Sometimes putting the phone down doesn't mean you don't care. Sometimes you put it down because you care, and your heart needs somewhere to rest. We may never know the complete truth behind every story we see online, but we can control what kind of people those stories make us. We can choose compassion over cruelty. We can choose fairness over quick judgment. We can remember the family behind the headline. We can listen before deciding. We can pray for truth and justice. And when the world becomes too heavy, we can step away from the screen for a while without feeling guilty. Being human isn't just about making mistakes. It could also be about recognizing them, correcting them, showing compassion, and remembering that the person on the other side of the story is human too. In a world full of noise, anger, accusations, and quick judgments, we may not always know the whole truth.
but we can still choose not to lose our humanity as we wait for it. Friday and Sunday reflections with Brody. Simple stories, everyday lessons, thoughts worth carrying into the week. Brody.